Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this day 9 of our series, The Power of Five. Amazing Monday once again, 11th of March, uh, quietly, silently moving towards the 31st of March. And this is the time of the year when all of us, business owners, are focused on closing our sales and collections, looking at how our P&L will look like. We are all focused there. And that's how it should be because we want to end on a high. But let us not forget also that this 31st March is a date which is statutory. It has been said by the government to bring some order into the books of accounts. Nowhere it has been said that there's a difference between 31st March and 1st April in terms of business mindset. Because for us business owners, it is a continuous process. It has been broken down into fragments of calendar days to be able to bring in some semblance of sanity. And I've seen a lot of people, especially from the entrepreneur side and the sales side, who have told me that let 31st March come and go. We will look at 1st April after 31st March. Now, the difference between 31st March and 1st April is 1 second. And after that 1 second, 1st April will start. And at that point in time, if we don't have something concrete to work towards, the fear, the concern that all of us have is that April can be a washout. And in most cases, and look at yourself, your business journey over the many years, you will see either April or May is a washout month. Some businesses which have high gestation periods for order execution will execute a lot of orders in the month of April, orders which have been picked up in the month of March and executed in April. Some people whose businesses are short gestation period in terms of execution, because the focus has so much been on March that April is a washout. So businesses with long gestation periods typically see May as a washout month in terms of invoicing, and businesses with a short gestation period of execution typically see April as a washout. Now you don't want to be in that situation where whichever kind of business that you are in, you want one of the months, that is 1/12 of a year, go out in the washout mode. Because there will be other periods which will be washouts, which is uncontrollable because there could be festive months, your business could be cyclical, and hence there would be dips in business in the order intake and invoicing. So those are uncontrollable. But April and May is 100% controllable. Statistics say that every year thousands of new businesses see the light of the day. But I was going through this World Bank's entrepreneurship survey, and the database shows a mind-boggling number of new business registrations that happened in the last couple of years, especially COVID. But sadly, only 20% of the small businesses survive. Sorry, 20% of the small businesses fail in the first year, and about 50% fail by the fifth year. Only a small percentage of them actually survive. I went on and figured out what are the other kind of data points that are available, and they found a research from the University of Tennessee, which found that 44% of businesses fail within the first 3 years. And there's several other statistics which expose the abysmal rate of business failure. But why are so many businesses bound to fail? And again, statistics, again, research papers denoted that one of the primary reasons of business failure is lack of business planning. And this isn't surprising at all. Now imagine you going from point X to point Y in your car, which is unknown. The point Y is unknown, absolutely unknown, and you don't have a GPS. And you don't have road indicators. You don't have milestone points on the road. How the hell? will you achieve point Y? And too many businesses, about 67%, another research paper says about a 67% don't have a formal business plan in place. And it actually doesn't matter whether you are a startup with a great idea or a business with an excellent product. You can only go for so far without a roadmap. And that is the roadmap called as business plan. If you are in a developer who's building a building, constructing a building, the first thing that you would do is a blueprint. If you are a house owner and who's bought a new house and you're renovating the either the old house or the new house, you would want your architect to give you a blueprint about where the electrical points will be, where will be your sofa set, where will be the wardrobes, where will be the puja room. Then why don't you ask the same thing of yourself when you are creating a business, when you're driving a business? And it doesn't matter whether you're today a startup. It does not matter whether you're a 25 lakh organization. It does not matter whether you're a 500 crore organization. A solid business plan allows a business to weather the market challenges and pivot quickly in the face of crisis. Today and over the next Monday, I'll speak about 10 mistakes entrepreneurs make during this business planning exercise. And the number one is the most hard hitting, that you not have a business plan. And that's the biggest mistake you as an entrepreneur can make, that you are excited about doing things that you would want to do without writing a plan about it. It is said, if you do not know where you're going, you can take any road because all roads are going to take you to nowhere. Without a plan, you're likely to spend valuable time and energy pursuing fruitless paths and spreading yourself too thin. Making a business plan is a priority, and make that your priority to focus your energy, stay on the right path, and improve the chances of getting financial investments in the business if the business plan so commits to it. Number two, most of us are unrealistic. Most of business owners that I've seen are unrealistic. I was speaking to a business owner the other day who's doing about 5 crores. He's in the textile business, retail business, retail and wholesale business. And he says, what is your vision of the next 3 years? And he says, I want to become a 100 crore business. And I asked him about his trajectory. And this business has been in the range of 4 to 5 crores over the past 10 years. What will significantly change that in between now and the next 3 years, your business will become a 100 crore business without any change of product, without any change of market segments, without any change of people, without any infusion to cash? What will change so significantly? So while you would want to grow exponentially, if you're not willing to ask the hard questions to yourself, do the research, and be honest to yourself, your business plan cannot be the best case scenario or the way you hope things to go. Ladies and gentlemen, hope is the worst strategy that you can ever have, because a business has to grapple with the reality of marketplace, financial truths, and the landscape and the ecosystem that is coming. This leads us to the third one, which is financial projections. Do not pad or overinflate your future earning projections. Everyone dreams of sales that start from zero and that can skyrocket into the charts. Everyone wants us to do it. Unfortunately, this rarely happens. So if you have financial projections that look too good to be true, it's worth a second look. Even investors don't want you to be either overtly conservative or overtly optimistic. You just need to have a financial forecast that's based on reality and that you can explain to anybody on this planet. I'm not telling you to go conservative, go exponential, but you should be able to explain easily what are the logic. Data are data points, but data substantiated without logic is just a dream. Keep in mind that when first starting out, you may not have the right numbers. If you're doing it for the first time, This first year, you may not have the right numbers, and that's perfectly fine. You can work with general assumptions compared with competitive benchmarks to set a baseline for your business. The key here is to develop reasonable projections that you and external parties or any external parties can reference and see as visible. Number four, competition. A big red flag in many business plans is the belief that you have minimalistic competition or even none. Even if your product is absolutely unique, your target customers will still have the choice about what to do with their money. Even if your business is a one of a kind, there's no such thing as no competition. It's important to highlight your competition, not so much that the investor worries about the business won't survive. Focus on your niche and what separates you from other companies. Focus on your USPs. Why should customers buy from you? Yes, we all want to sell. But in the midst of multiple opportunities that are available or options that are available to your customers, why should the customer decide to spend the money on you? And what are you doing to be able to attract the customers to you? You must address how you will persuade your target customers, your target market to give the rupees to you. Number five, and the last one for today, market research. It does not matter what you want to build or sell. Somebody has to be willing to buy for a price that is worth selling. No business plan is complete without investing time and energy in up to date market research. Understand the market trends. The trends are changing rapidly. What existed pre COVID does not exist post COVID. And I'm going to do a session on this Wednesday for the Society of Plastic Engineers, where we'll talk about the VUCA world, where how product life cycles have changed, how the way businesses have been done in the past have changed. The customer interest have changed, customer buying behavior have changed, loyalty has reduced, competitors are getting overly aggressive, newer players are coming in. As our prime minister goes out and tells the world that the next 10 years is India's, there is a lot of interest from global players and other players to come into this market because all the other markets are not doing so well. Europe is going through a recession. China is not growing as fast as it was supposed to have grown. The recent data that came out from US over the weekend is the unemployment rate has increased. So a lot of things are not going right in the world. But in this country of India, a lot of things are going right. So there's a lot of interest of people coming in and wanting to leverage on this market, which means competitor performance will change, which means the quality of products that are coming in will change, which means that the technology is going to change. Don't let your hard work go to waste. Double check, double check and substantiate all your research. Don't go by gut. For me, the only thing that sells is data. Only thing that speaks is data. And if you have the data to substantiate your logic, fabulous. But have data points. Using incorrect or out of date information will only discredit your business plan and business idea. If you need help, there are multiple people who are out there to help you with data points. The people who are doing some great market research work, go out and seek the information from them. But without market research, without knowing the size of the market, without knowing your market share, without knowing what is competitors doing, and if you're in the B2C product, without knowing what is your consumer buying behavior, your market research can never ever be on track with reality. So these are typically the five mistakes that entrepreneurs are doing when they are getting into the business planning exercise. Next Monday, I will talk about five more of them. And all of them will be very, very hard hitting. So don't miss out the next episode. Same place, same time, Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. with Business Coach Moloy, where we'll speak about five more mistakes that business owners do while they are doing the business planning exercise. If you need help in the business planning exercise, we are just a phone call or a WhatsApp message away. Write to us, and me or one of my coaches will be there to help you prepare your, okay, not 100% perfect, but a significantly perfect business plan. Till next Monday, same place, same time. Have a great Monday, have a great week, and I shall see you on the other side. Thank you.